Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation. That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished.
Evening. So what is going on? YAESU FT-891 front end. USB host cat control. So software front end for my radio. You open up a window or an app on your computer and you control your radio from your software on the screen. Initially we want to set up like for like, just to get it working the same as we got already, and then we're going to extend it to do some of the other stuff that's not there and see what we can get out of this cat control. I don't know, so I think I've done some preliminary checks. It looks like we can get a lot of stuff out of it and make a more modern thing, maybe some nice scopes, look at all the different signal strengths meters at the same time. But instead of just creating a new piece of software which just looks like a normal window of software, I want it to look exactly like the front of the rig. So similar to this, reproduce some of the buttons, and maybe we have a mode where we can expand it. Sounds crazy, yeah, but expand it. We click a button and it expands it and shows you more controls, yeah, and more meters and things like that. So I've gone ahead and got the front, got in there and cut out the bits that change. So not done any of this before. I've done programming but not with this particular stuff. So I think we connect USB at the back, and maybe we can stick on it a USB. We'll do it this way first in software, and then we'll put a USB, an ESP32 Wi-Fi controller on there. That it's got to support host mode USB, and then we're going to make some controls, put a panel so you can do off your desk control, stick it through USB at the back, powers it all, everything, and gives you extra buttons that are missing or that you have to press a button to get to, so you can get to them straight away anyway. So there's that. So but before we get to any of that, we've got to get just the basics going on from the button. So this screen here, this I've made it so it's life size, should be exactly the right size. So you'll be able to click these buttons and the display will change here and mimic. We've got to mimic it exactly as much as we can. That depends on what's being exposed from the cat control. So anyway, with that there, now some of these buttons you can hardly see, so honestly we've got to do something with that. And I like the idea of so at the minute imagine we'll have some more knobs and controls and buttons. Instead of going into the function, we can just go access them directly. different banks. So basically we could copy those buttons, put them a row underneath and another row. Things like this, and make the display bigger, or maybe put a, depends what we do with the like SWR meter, power meter, ALC, all those settings that we can, whatever gauge we want to create, we'll create a user control in Windows, Presentation, Foundation, C#, and we will just start from the basics first. Just start from the basics. So all the LCD display will be done in software. Anyway, that's the idea. That's what I want to do. Don't know why. Maybe someone's done it before. I don't know. But because I want to just start and do it my own, whatever. Anyway, so let's just crack on with it. So I've gone ahead and opened up. This is going to be quite a bit boring to start with. So the first thing I'll have to do is plug in a USB lead into my radio. For this you do need a real radio, so you're plugging it in. It's just like put in, you know, you can do with the FT-710. You can plug, at the minute you can plug your HDMI, it's DVI in and stick it onto a monitor, and you can use a mouse and sort of that, but we're not going to that. We're not coming out of a video, we're coming out of USB, so we've got to recreate all the controls and everything, all the signal meters, indicators from scratch. And once we created them from scratch and they got them working, and we can add extra stuff later on. At the minute the goal is just to reproduce what we've got already. Once we've got it working, then we can add all the extra stuff to it. Anyway, so let's just get on with it. Welcome to number one in this series. Alright, so where we're going to go from here. So let's bring open. Oh, I was about to. Yeah, I've got to set up an installer. I've just got to add a framework to Visual Studio Installer. Let's do that now. I just need a framework, so I'm going to do that now. Right, so I need to modify this and add a framework that I know that already works. I've got a USB software kit, libraries and stuff that work. So now there it is, development tools. There we go. Okay, so just need to put that in there. So that's just going to install that. So I've gone ahead and created the graphic. So we're going to have to use this graphic in the window. So I'll just let that carry on for a bit. Yes, we're going to use that graphic in the window. I need to set up. I'm using a new version of Visual Studio, and it's, even though I've got a project running under that framework already. Let me just check we got the audio. So I'll just let that carry on. Yeah, we've got some audio, that's okay. So yeah, I've got the framework running in another solution, but because I started a brand new one from scratch, we're going to need to add that into there, so I'm not quite sure why it doesn't find it. It's trying to steer you away from it, but anyway, I don't want to have a massive learning curve. It's perfectly fine as it is. The versions I've been using, so let's just go back to the ones we're using. So yeah, so We'll see what we got. How long is that going to take? Oh, nearly finished. Right, okay. It should be alright now. Okay. Just let that carry on. Yeah, so basically what I'm after is expanding this style and having some reproducing these buttons. All these are going to be, you know, you'll be able to turn that as well. It's a bit, yeah, I've done something similar before. It might take a while. Oh, checking for updates. Right, okay, we seem to be done, so I can launch the Visual Studio now. That's just launching. So we're going to create it from scratch. I've already gone ahead and set up a folder. So hopefully we can just get that running. Oh, is it finished? No, still loading. Waiting for IntelliSense. Right, okay. Yeah, so all I've done is set that up and it's in the wrong one, so we're going to postpone the update. I need to select this different. Why is it not letting me? Right, so it's not letting me select a different framework. Why not? I can't remember now. So startup object is not set. No, we haven't set that yet. It's alright, I'm just trying to find out my way around. So we can't, it won't let you have. I've already installed other frameworks. Right, so it might not have. There it is there. The project is targeting a version of .NET which is not installed. Here we go. How does it know? Oh, runtime 6. It's out of support. Yeah, that's not the one I want anyway. Oops. Hang on. Let's cancel that. Right, I'm going to have a look at one I've already done. Let me have a look at what I've already done on a recent solution. This is the one we want to use, so we won't save that at the minute. I just need to look at the solution. So a .NET Framework 4.8. Install other frameworks. Output type Windows application. So that's okay, but it's not letting me to get to the 4.8. How do I do that then? Configuration and platform NA. Might be better if I just saved it out and renamed everything, but it's not. Right, so I don't know how you get to that. I'll have to ask ChatGPT. Let's go back to that other one. Let's try to push you towards the new frameworks, but I'm not quite ready to go there yet. Alright, general output type. This is different, isn't it? It won't let me get to the one I want. Right, let me just quickly ask ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT. Hi, I am trying to start a new C# Windows Presentation Foundation app with framework 4.8 was it? Can't remember what it was now. Hang on. Well, once we get this running, we'll be alright, in good stead to carry on with it. .NET Framework 4.8. Alright, .NET Framework 4.8. I have a solution already working in Visual Studio. Which version am I on? Doesn't tell you. Doesn't tell you. Anyway, new version, but it opens with .NET 10. Yeah. Default to the latest, yeah. A classic targeting is different project type. You'll need to make sure your solution explicitly set up for that framework. Make sure your framework is installed. Open a visual installer. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah. Targeting path. Check your project file. When your project file looks like this, it means you're using, yeah. Change it to, okay, also, right, let's change it now. So that's the file CS project, right, okay. Let's have a look at that then. So let's close it down a minute. Right, let's close that one down. Have a look in. Right, where are we? Solutions, just looking for it now. Right, so we've got this program here. So we want that file there. Edit. Can we open it? No, edit. Open with, I don't know, let's try Notepad. Here we go. Right, so change that to that. Target framework, right, let's just change it to that. Okay. File save. Let's see what it does. Right, okay. Let's open it up again. And typically also use WPF XML. Oh, that as well. Right, hang on then. True, it's already true. It's already true, so that's fine. If it's an older style project, you might instead v4.8. Older style project. Okay. Right, let's try it. Let's open it up, see what we got. So I want this one. See if it complains. Update package available. Do you want to download it? No, that's something else. Right, so we'll get this up and running in a minute. With a bit of luck, we can start and bring the graphic in. And then set up the USB and... Right, oh yeah, so we're targeting the right framework now, that's good. Okay, fair play. Right, so we should be able to bring up the main window example. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I'll just run it and see if it'll open it up. Build errors. Alright, what's it? Build invalid, null value, please use language version 8 or greater. Right, okay. Doesn't like something. Right, so we've got what didn't it like? Okay, so that's the right framework. Default namespace, yeah. Right, so we want to give it a startup project. That's not it, is it? So we need to go right, so we need to do build invalid nullable value, please use language. Right, doesn't like that for some reason. One error. Let's just give this to ChatGPT to mull over. Let's get this running. Very telling, you've got a mismatched type. That defaults to 7.3. Build your project as enabled. Nullable enabled. Null reference or introduced. Doesn't understand it. Option 1. Language. Add this to your project. Or better, language version latest. Then your existing line works. Can I just take nullable out? I'll tell you what, let's just have a look at let's just have a look at an existing project that works. Right, so there should be one down here somewhere. There it is. Let's have a quick look at that. Oh Christ, look at all that lot. Any WinExe, crikey, version 4.8. Install property group, right. False. Where's nullable? It's not on here. Right, let's close that. Let's get the other one back. Open with a notepad this time. Right, nullable enabled, so it doesn't know what nullable. Let's get rid of nullable. See if it likes it now. Right, so we'll close it. Okay. Oh, it's loading it. Loading it again. Right, so I'll get this out of here. Yeah. Build solution. Global using directories not available in C#. Please use greater 10. What's, I didn't tell it. Oh, hang on. So I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. So what I need to do now is, how do I do this? Alright, let's see if it'll let us create a new one, a new project. Let me see if it'll let us select C#. Right, we want .NET Framework 4.8. .NET Framework. Right, oh here we go, here's the framework. 4.8. That'll work now, so we're going to create a new solution. Okay, so it's a YAESU FT-891 software. No, let's just call it front end. Front end. Okay, solution. Create a new solution. Place it in the project in the same directory. Okay, it's not empty. It will be in a minute. Yeah, I need to make it empty. Shit. Hang on. Tell you what. I was about to delete that then. That's all my workings out. We don't want to delete that. So we need to get rid of all the other stuff. But not. Right, so get rid of that. It'll probably say it's in use. Yeah, it's bloody stupid, isn't it? It's alright, I've got it running. It's still got it here, isn't it? Okay, so let's just cancel that. Close this. We'll get there in a minute. So we want to keep that. So all that can go. That can go. This can stay. Yeah, that's it. Right, okay, let's start again. Start again. So it should be able to let me target that framework now. So it can't find it, so create a new project. So go back to this. That's it. Application. So that's it. And the solution is, oh god, here we go again. YAESU FT-891 front end. Place it in the same directory. It's not empty. That's okay. Ah, it's gone back to this now. I don't want that. Hang on, let's just copy that. Right, so it's maybe I should have selected that first. Yeah, I should have WPF application. Yep, that's okay. Ah, it's not letting me do it now. What the hell? Alright, is it down here? Oh, .NET Framework. That must be it. Yeah, here it is. That's it. Right, so we want 4.8. Okay, that should work. Right, hang on then. You got to fight with this stuff sometimes. So we'll just rename it. Okay, and we'll go back to it. And now we'll go create. I'll have to copy those files into there in a minute. Yeah, once we got it on the screen, get it in there, we can set up the USB and set up the graphic and a button, test button. Get it to do something like, I don't know, give us the reading off the SWA or signal strength or something. Right, so we're okay. You are not authorized to access. Yeah, I didn't want to do that anyway. I want to publish that in a different place, not on that one. Just trying to get onto that one, that's fine. Right. Okay. Right, after that, let me just see if I can run it. Will it find the right thing and bring up the window? Should do. Yep, we've got the window coming up. There it is. So that'll be what we see, basically. Yeah. So at least it's doing the right thing, so I can then save it. Now I need just, before I forget, go over here. Have a look in here. Yeah, that's got all the right stuff in the right place. I need to go into here now. Tell you what, I'll just put this all the graphics, keep it separate. Yeah, they're a pair, so anyway, I normally try and put them in the same folder. Okie dokie. Right, so I need to go to just take a small break, back in a few seconds. If I can find it. Where is it? What did I do with it? Oh yeah. Back in a second. Oh do. I'm back. Right. Anyway, there's another project going on here. Right, so what do you reckon to this idea? There you go. Right, I made this lollipop thing. It was supposed to be a driven plate with 7 bands. Now, I'm thinking now, if I could drill a hole in the middle, or put it on there, stick all my Ampros on there, and then instead of having it Ampros either side of the dipole, stick this onto my triple magnet, this driven plate, bolt it down, and put the Ampros on here, so you got different bands. So you got all the bands, and it use the car as the ground plane. Anyway, that's another thing I'm going to try. Might look a bit weird with loads of aerials on top of the middle of the roof of the car, but anyway. Alright, let's crack on with this. Oh, I was going to get a drink of this, wasn't I? I've just got to disconnect that, switch that off. Right, so we've got to make a resource folder to put the graphics in, so it's embedded in the software. We don't want to be loading it up. Here we got. Hello, sir. Greetings from Turkey. I'm loving your videos about 3D stuff for the FT-891. Oh, thank you very much. Bon appetit. Good. Oh yeah, drink. Yeah, okay. Well, welcome. SSS, welcome. Welcome. We welcome everyone on this channel. Let's welcome. I can't. Omer Tunshu. Omer Tunshu. Who? Yeah. Anyway, welcome. Can't pronounce it, sorry. DETA3MW from Ellesmere. LZ Maya. Don't know what that is. I'll have a look later though. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so oh, you like the case, and yeah, I did another case now. There's the one I made, and I've printed this out, 3D printed this out as well, and that just pops off there like that, and it turned out that's great for going portable. So stick that on your dash or down the side or something. Anyway, so there's that one, and then there's the one I made before that, this one, smaller one. So I've got 2 now, and I've got a third. I might as well show you the third one, because that was for taking it out, but I didn't want that bulky thing in here. So what I did was, let me just pull this one down. I made another one. Can you see it? Oh, I don't know. Can you see it? Not very good. Hang on, that seems to have moved over, doesn't it? Right. There it is there, look. So this FT-891, can I get this out of there? There's the FT-891, and I've got this. I didn't come with a bracket, so I made this one, and it's got a slide mount. It's got these slots, the slots in them, so I just go like that and just offer it up and push it in like that. Brilliant. Anyway, so they're great rigs, but the controls, obviously I've got the FT710. It's got a lot more knobs on it, and you can do more with it off the back, basically. But Say, I like the rig, but when I'm in the mobile, you just take that, or you can take a tablet and plug it in with a USB if you want, or you can just use it in here. You've got multiple screens, so you might as well open another window and get a shortcut to some controls, see some extra meters and stuff. Looks good, yeah. Looks okay. It's just something I try, I just try it. Anyway, let's crack on with this. So I need a resource folder. So can I add a resource? I used to do a lot of this programming. Add a reference. Resource dictionary. There we go. Can I do that? Is that one? A resource dictionary. No, we don't want that. Sorry, that's not the right thing. Let me just save this a minute. I do forget because it's been years. Alright, so I'll just save this. Save all. I'll just drop back to another one that I've got to work. Tell you what. Can I open Can I open two of these? Let me open another one. And I can just drop back and forth without keep closing it. What's the other device is sitting right of the FT-891 FTM310? Oh, you've seen it, have you? Hang on then. Do you mean this one? Yeah, this one. Well, this one is my. Hang on, can I get it out? How'd you get it out? Yeah, this one is the. Can I get it out? Let's have a look. There's. Oops, I've knocked the camera. Oh dear. Help. There it is. You can't see it. Hang on. Coax is small. Not a good idea to do it on a live stream, but it's a FTM510D. Yeah. Put it back in there. Yeah, so it's a YAESU FT-510D. Yeah, and we've got. Hang on. You'll have a portable camera somewhere. There's three radios here. There's an FT710, a YAESU FT-891, and I've got an FTM510D. Yeah, it's all modern stuff. It's all modern stuff, and I've got a selection of radios, Linkos and different things. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a few quid's worth, but yeah, it's not too bad. Right, anyway, let's crack on with this. So yeah, I'm into this. Oh, right, so on here I should have a resource folder somewhere. There it is, resources. So I've got an icon and some other stuff. XML. Oh no, that's not the one. Not the sorry, OBS disconnected and reconnected. Don't know why. Oh, don't know why. It's alright, I'm going a bit mad. I can't find stuff anymore because it's been a while. Symbol drawer. What's that doing in there? Somewhere here is a resource folder. I'm sure I put a resource folder in here. I just can't see it for looking. Oh yeah, Why can't I see images? Ah, here we go. I called it images. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just call it anything. Let's call it images. Right, so I'm going to come out of that one and go into this one. I'm going to need to create a new folder. Do I just go, yeah, add. Add a new folder, there you go. Images, let's just keep it simple. Images. So I need to bring into images, add a file, a new item. Let's have a new item. No, file name. No, that's not what we want. Add a file. Existing item, there we go. So I need to go into, alright, my images are in a different folder, that's no problem. Oh, I just need to copy them into there. Let me copy from the graphics folder, that picture there, that's it. I'll put that into images. Alright, it's a PNG, that's okay. So it's in there. So we're going to add, I can't see it, hang on, all files. There it is. Right, okay, add. There we go. So we've got the thing there, that's good. Let's make sure we've got audio still. So we're going to add. Yeah, we got audio still, that's alright. Yeah, anyone else join the stream? No. Right, fair play. Yeah, so this now, we don't want to, that's the file there, the picture, it's at PNG, so it's transparent. Probably don't need it transparent, but anyway, I've gone ahead and hollowed it out, the bit that matters. So what I need to do now is bring it in, put an image in here. Tell you what, let's do it the same as I've already done, save time. Right, so I've got in here, already got stuff in here. There's all the serial port management stuff, so we're just going to reuse code that took me 14 years to bring it to develop over the years. It works, so that's the main thing. So what we're going to do now is find, go into a main screen. I'll tell you what, we'll just go into one of the forms. There you go. Right, serial port form, token gathering. No, date. No, not one of them. We want the main. It's probably the main window. Let's just bring the main window up. There it is. Yeah, because this is my main project I was working on for so many years. Like. Right. Yeah, it's a bit. Don't know what's going on with this. Anyway, here there'll be. Sorry, I haven't opened this up for such a long time now. Let's just shrink that down. So here there'll be an image. Windows background, so we need to bring in, so instead of trying to remember code, hang on, stack panel, so we're looking for an image. There's lots of stuff going on here. I can't remember half of it now. Somewhere we've got to find this image. Oh, is that the end? That's the end. No, it isn't. It's gone on. Oh, it's still loading. I think I might be struggling for resources here. What is that? That's weird. Am I on some weird 100%? I'm on, yeah, I'm on 1000%. This is old. What's this? Oh, it's my tree view, yeah. God, it's been such a long time on this. Hang on. Windows. To come. I'm trying to find it. Let me just run it in case I've installed a framework in case it's all gone a bit weird. So make sure it still runs. Yeah, it still looks like it's running. Yeah, we've got voice commands of this as well. So that's another good reason for doing it. I can talk to this.
Welcome to UPass.
Yeah, so this is the main window. I'm not trying to promote this, by the way. I'm just trying to see where we're gonna. Yeah, so I created this LCD display as a graphic. So all we need to do is go into site management and find that, and yeah,
Thank you for using UPass.
so it's got voice command, so I could probably say switch or memorize this channel, talk to it, you know. YAESU, memorize this channel, or whatever you're going to call it. This one's called UPass, so I just talk to it. Let's give you another glimpse. I think I can give it commands while I'm streaming as well. It's crazy, really. So I'm going to put these voice commands in as well.
Welcome to UPass.
And it can talk back to you. Right, so let's see if it'll answer me. Ready? UPass, what time is it?
The time is 9:05 p.m.
Yes, it's got status here, and it's when I spoke to it, it's deciphered it, and if it understood it, it'll turn it green. So UPass, what time is it? Missed me that time. UPass, what time is it? Now, is that because I clicked off it? UPass, what time is it?
The time is 9:05 p.m.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. yeah. Well, this extends as well. It goes on to if I go like that, it'll expand to a massive screen like this with an event log, and you've got your tree view and all the rest of it. We're not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that with this YAESU front end. You can run scripts and all sorts of stuff, and you can expand these windows down and look in the settings, and you can scroll into the settings and then open these settings up. So we should be able to create some of this stuff eventually for all the settings for the YAESU, basically. And you can give it you can do things like it go into the background as well, opacity, and you can bring out emergency things. A bit funky. Anyway, so what I was trying to do is just find where I brought in the graphics. So let's try and have a look at that. So it is working, so I haven't ruined it by installing a different.
Thank you for using UPass.
Yeah, it talks to you, you talk to it, basically. Yeah. So what I need to do is get my head around this again after not messing with it for a while. Right, so I just want. I'll close that. Let's get this up here. I'll just, rather than do everything from scratch. See, I don't know why it's an obsolete property. Yeah, no doubt. So I just need to find the tree view. So yeah, this is got to come right down the list here. Somewhere there'll be an image that's been imported from an embedded graphic. That's what I'm trying to do first. I just got to find it. It's just finding it. I suppose I could search for it. So we're getting closer. We're still on flyouts at the minute. Here we go. Image. See this source pack? Images. That's right. That's what we want. So if I copy that, that's what. To speed this up, I'm trying to do it like this. See. So if I put that in there, for instance, paste that in there, it won't be able to find that. But if I rename it to that, it should find it. It should find it now. as long as it's, yeah. Did it find it? No, hasn't put it in. But sometimes you need an extra comma. Yeah, weird that does. Sometimes you need an extra comma. Anyway, so why is it fail? Oh, opacity. Let's make the opacity 1. I don't know why it's we never want to change that anyway, so let's take that out of it. That's from the old one. No stretch on it. So when we run this now, it's going to show us the picture of the hollowed out front fascia off the. It'll bring it up on a window over here, and here it is. So it's just centered into the middle now. So then we've got to make these button areas. It looks a bit, actually doesn't look clear. So we need to make that clear now. So we do that with some other stuff that we've got to take out from the other one. So go to the top of the window and find the bit for the graphics. That's the main window, and there'll be a bit here somewhere. Ah, here's the rendering options. There, it's all in the border. So we want all this bitmax scaling, render buttons, clear type. Yeah, this is why I've used the same framework, even though it's an older one, because I know all this stuff works. If I start putting this into the very latest, it's just going to not work, and I'm going to spend hours trying to get it to work, so I'll only be doing that. Right, so that maybe looks better. Let's try it. We could make this. We could make the background transparent as well. So we can actually make it transparent. So is that any better? Yes, maybe that's better. Yeah. So we could actually make it transparent, so all you see is the front, and then you can drag it from, instead of dragging it from there, you can drag it from anywhere. Yeah, but anyway, what I want to do for now is simulate the display. So I've already on this other one, I've already created a meter. I've made a user control that measures the temperature, and I'll show you that.
Welcome to UPass.
Right, so we've got in here, if you open this up, you've got this user control here, and this will measure temperature if it's connected to something with a real-time clock that's got a temperature chip in it. So honestly, I haven't got one on this one. Then you've got the bar graphs and stuff like that, and all the icons, and I haven't got nothing connected at the minute, but yeah, that's the communication, and you can do serial port. All the serial port stuff's good on it. So I've got all this COM port stuff here done. You can plug in multiple COM ports, so you'll be able, in theory, should be able to plug in. I extended the serial port class to give the ability for multiple serial ports at the same time. It automatically detects them and brings them in and takes them out, as long as it recognises the driver. Anyway, and I've got a screen for the packets. Where is it? Packet management screen. So you can watch all the packets going, and the packets can be going across a network or across a serial device. So you've got your multicast packets coming from the software and going back to, and it services serial ports and network. So yeah, you've got all that ability. Anyway, so there's a user controller made, and if I can't remember the name of it now, but if I stop the program, you can bring up the user control. We've probably got to bring that over to the other program, actually, that meter, because that I could set that to show a value of something for now. UI, where have I put it? User controls. Here we go. So it's a, what did I call it? Temperature, date, time, picker, temperature. Here we go. So if I double click that, you'll see, maybe see the graphic. No, that's not it. That's not the right graphic. Where did I put it? I might have put it in a different place. Anyway, we'll come to that after. It's in there somewhere. It's loads of stuff everywhere. Can't find it at the minute. Yeah, I can't seem to find it. Oh, is it in there? No, that's not it. It's been a while. Anyway, so we'll leave that for now. So I'm going to just get some. Just going to get something on the screen. So we need the serial port next. We definitely need the serial port stuff. So let's get the serial port stuff. If we can get the USB class in. So you've got serial port. Let's close that. Serial port management. Right, so that's where I extended the serial port, added some extra stuff to it. I don't know if we need to do that yet. We probably just need the serial port. So we need to initialize the serial port. Remove serial port. Remove all serial port. Enable all. Yeah, there's lots of stuff there. Yeah, I can't remember where I initialize it now. Anyway, so it's a serial port class. System I/O ports. Right, let's start by adding it anyway. Right, so we've got a picture. So we want a bit of code now, and we need to put system I/O ports. There you go. So we initialize the component. We need to do a little function called God. So I've been writing firmware, so I got used to writing firmware now. I could just do private, I don't know. Private void init the serial port. Init the serial port, there we go. So we should be able to do, we need to set up a serial port. Let's just set up a serial port. So, tell you what, we'll go back to the main. It's such a massive program, this is, so I'll have to follow it through. Follow it down and find the serial port. Or we could just Google it, but ChatGPT, but I don't need to do that. I've got it here somewhere. Alright, so we need to, this is going back a bit, this code is. So a new site, set up the site, initialize software setup, packet. I think it's done. I think the packet module initializes the serial port, initializes it. Yeah, RG packet module. Let's go to that. Go to definition. Right. Yeah, just so what the serial port. Oh, software parameters. Sockets. So it's got UDP sockets. Init structs, bloody hell, it's a nightmare. It's in here somewhere. It's connected. Service the modules. Modules not installed. God, it could be anywhere. Yeah, it could be anywhere. Serial port, hang on. Let's go up on the forms here. Serial port form. Serial port management. What is that? Oh, that's the main window. Right, we don't need that one. Serial port management. C#. Switch to code view. Oh, this is the same one we've already got. Hang on, same one we've already opened. Must be in there somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Ports, connect to serial ports. Yeah, here. We've got serial port extended, so we're putting extended on it. I don't know if we need the extended for now. We just need one serial port. We don't need multiple serial ports. Right, show serial ports detected. So this one detects the serial ports. It'd be nice to have that in there eventually. I just want to set one up for now. I don't really want to go to that extent yet. I just want to set up a separate serial port. Might not be easy to do. No, I don't know if that's it. Let's just try this again. It might be down the bottom. Connect all serial ports. Check for serial port change. Enable the rights. There you go. I'll find it in a minute. I shall definitely find it in a minute. Serial port extended. So it's setting up a serial port received event handler there. All I want is the basic bit. There must be a basic section somewhere. There'll be a bit. Yeah, this is it, where it's setting up the port. Look, and the baud rate. That's what we want. That's it. Init serial port. So we'll have to use extended, I think. Right. Engine serial port dictionary. So we add each port to a dictionary when it's detected. So let's just copy this bit. Let's copy this function. Return the serial port. That's it. Add serial. Yeah. Don't think we need to do all that. Oh yeah, we probably will do. We'll probably need all this again. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's do something we should have done. Copy. Let's just put the whole thing in here. Can I paste it? No, no paste. Okay, so I'll do it a different way. I'll tell you what, let me add the file, add an existing item. But instead of looking in there, I would have to look in UPass. Right, so we go down here, serial port, forms. Yeah, serial port management. Yeah, so I'll put that into there. Okay, so now we can just open it up. It's got a lot of stuff that doesn't mean anything. Program group, communication, engine, yeah, so we won't need that. Status, we don't need status at the minute, so let's just get rid of it. Probably quicker just to put a standard serial port, list of ports. I'll tell you what, well, we won't do that, well, let's remove it. Alright, we're going to ask ChatGPT, just give me a basic setup. Right, C#, Windows Presentation Foundation, serial port, .NET Framework 4.8 example, right. We're just going to get that and put that in there. We don't need all that bit. We just need to system IO ports, refresh the ports, port combo items, or get port names. We don't need that. I suppose we could do that. Refresh the ports. Click serial port, new serial port. It's doing too much, isn't it, for us? Can you just make them into functions? Right, load ports, open port, close port, send data, read data, that's it. Can you make the serial port to do YAESU FT-891 cat control. See what it comes up with. Don't go crazy, just give me the basics. Setup, it's gonna set it up for me. Open port, port name, send a cat command, receive cat command, handle response, example. Okay, gotchas. USB driver, yeah, that's alright. That's all I want to do to get some data out of it for now. So let's copy these. Oh, I'm just going to copy them for now. Right, we'll sort that port out in a minute. What's the next one? Alright, we'll just cut the corner a bit. Yeah, this will just speed up the process a bit. Handle the response. Is that it? No. Right. Is that it? Example usage. Okay. Right. Let's go back over here. Now I've got to tidy this up a bit. so it doesn't know what log. Why is it showing me that? Okay, there must be some missing bits here. Set frequency, you need some variable setting up. Alright. The variables. You want just the blah 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 blah. Right. No, it's gone again and gone. It's gone daydreaming again. Just. Oh, yeah. Field declarations, yeah. Buffer. What's it doing? Never mind, we'll do it myself. It doesn't understand, does it? Never mind. Okay, so it's got a port thing, but it doesn't know what the port is. So. Okay, so we'll do it ourselves. If it doesn't want to help us, we're going to go serial port, serial ports, its coordinate port. That'll do. Right, that gets rid of that problem. Log connected, so it just needs to. Don't need it to say that. We'll keep them out for a bit. No, let's keep them. So we'll just go CW. No, it's not working. Why not? CH. Okay. Console right. Line. Oh, hang on, don't forget the dot. Just told you it's been a while. Console right line, yeah. Just change that. See if there's any more. There'll be a few more here. Log. What does it think log is? It's not. It's stupid. Hang on. Right. So yeah, that gets rid of everything. That should be able to be compiled now. Now it'll want a port name. So we need to initialize it. So we go open port, and then the port name. So I don't know. Let's find out. We haven't plugged anything yet, so let's just say COM3. COM3. Right, so that'll do that. Okay, and I suppose I've got to switch the radio on and plug a USB lead in a minute. Right, what's this going to do? Write command. Oh, it wants to send a cat command. Right, fair play. Buffer on data received. Read the existing data. Buffer contains a comma. Substring, yeah, got it. Handle the cat message. So handle a cat message. Console RX the message received. Message starts with FA ... frequency. Okay, that might work. Let's see if we can compile that so far. Right, save. Let's build it, see if there's any problem. build succeeded, so there's no problem. Right, so I need to grab a USB lead and switch my radio on. Let's do that. Let's switch the radio on. Tell you what, I need a USB lead. Now, am I going to be able to find a USB lead? Should I find a USB lead? Should be able to, but where have I put them all? Where have I put them all? Got USB leads coming out of my ears normally. USB lead, where are you? Got Ethernet leads. Oh, got stuff everywhere. Antennas and stuff all over the place. Where are your USB leads? No, it's not a USB lead. Oh, the cat's come to say hello. Hello, cat. Right, let's find a USB lead. Printer. Oh, I've got one on my printer. There we go. I'll steal the one off the printer. How about that? Let's steal it off the printer. Yes, here we go. I've never plugged any of these radios into USB yet. Never done it. So we'll give it a go. Right. Make sure they're not squashed. Right, I'm gonna have to pull this radio down a minute. Hang on. Let's go over to this screen a bit. Right. So pull this off its slide mount to get to its USB port. Where is it? There, just there. Okay, put the thing back on its slide mount. Yeah. Right, let's get this away from the camera. God. Let's get this. Can I go all the way around the monitors? Got monitors everywhere. Right. Switch on some USB ports, hubs. Right, will it blow up? Will it blow up? I have no idea. Right, I heard a click, so it's getting some info from something. I better power it on. Let's smoke testing begin. Yeah. You never know, because potential difference in voltages, floating voltage is not grounded to one another. It's quite possible. What's happened to the camera? Does it need to go that way or that way? I don't know. Right, so let's see if we've got anything in the device manager. It might need a device manager ports. Right, so Silica Labs, was that the one? Right, let's unplug, see which one disappears. Oh, two of them. That's interesting. It creates two ports. So which one is it? 8 and 7. Oh, enhanced and standard. I'll just go on the standard for now because I don't know what the advanced one is. Anyone know? Right, so COM7. I'll just change that to COM7 then. Right, okay. Let's run it. I have no clue what it's going to do. Whether it even work, but it's supposedly set up. That's the right baud rate and everything else. And we can't see anything going on because we've got no buttons, so it's just gone ahead and initialised the COM port. Right, so it won't actually do anything. So we've set the COM port up, we've not sent it a cat command. So let's have a look at the example for the cat command. Did send me one here, some examples, set mode. Right, here we go. So we've got functions, right, okay. So I need to do this off a button. Let's do this off a button, okay. So we'll have a little do cat. Okay, that'll do. Okay. Right, so I don't know why they grayed out there, that's weird. Probably, it's lagging, it's catching up. So we want a button now. Let's stick a button underneath this. Right, let's have a stack panel. Oops. Stack panel orientation will be vertical for now. And we'll put the image and image, and we'll have a button, just a simple button for now. Content is press me for cat command. Okay. Right, then we want to close the stack panel. That's it. So we've got a great big button and a panel. Let's just set the width. Hang on. Height. Let's set the height to 500. Oh, that's the width. Alright, that'll do. Let's make the button height a little bit thicker. Let's say 50. And the width, let's make the width 100. Okay, let's make it 200 for now. That'll do. Let's have some margin. So let's say 10 from the top. That'll do. So then we want a button click event. So we want a click new event handler. Button click. That's it. So I'll go over to the button click. Go to definition. It'll create a button click. So all we need to do now is tell it to do that. Do cat. Set mode to get the frequency. Right, okay. Let's just see if we can get it to talk to it. Do cat. Don't know what this will do. We'll probably need to look at the output, which it should show us anyway. Right, let's run it and see if we can get anything out of this thing. I believe that the head has one port and the body has the other. Oh, okay. Right, maybe, yeah. Don't know. So we'll have a look. We'll bring up, view the output window down here. So whatever happens, if we click it, it should appear there. Right, let's see. Okay, press. Hang on, a little bit. Right, press me for cat command. Right, TX. So we transmitted, but did anything happen? We didn't. Hang on. So right, so we transmitted. Did we get anything back? We've opened the port, so that's initialized the port. Let's have a look. No, Console right line. Oh, maybe that's not. I need the console output. I thought that was the same output. So open port, we should have seen connected to. We should have seen connected to FT. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so we saw that. It's still busy loading. So there was no error, so it's actually connected to the port fine. COM ports. Yeah. Yeah, this is the COM ports. Send a cat command, so we've done what we've done. Set frequency, which is there should be a function. Yeah, get frequency, set frequency. So we send cat FA. Yeah. So it's made up a command. Set the frequency. Button click. So did we get a response? Maybe there was no response. Hang on. What was our commands? Set the frequency, set the mode. Oh, get the frequency should have given us a response back. So, where's the one that says get frequency? There. Send cat FA. Right, so did we have an handler for bring? No, we seem to have missed something out here. Handle cat. Right. Yeah, we're not handling the cat. That should have been on data received. Right, so we should have set that up with the... Yeah, on data received here. Ah, I know why. I know why. We've got to enable the cat command in the radio. Right, so let me try and do that long press. We're sending it, but it's not listening. And we've got to tell it. We've got to find the cat command wherever it is embedded somewhere. I remember seeing it somewhere. Somewhere it'll say enable cat. I've got to find it. It'll be there somewhere. You've got to enable it. Oh, cat, yeah. Oh, the cat rate was wrong. 4800 default. Let me change it to the max. Cat total milliseconds. RTS enables. Right, so that's the right speed now. Now I'm sure you've got to enable cat command, unless it's enabled. Just have a look down. Data mode. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's just the speed that was wrong. The baud rate. Yeah, I think it's just sets it low. We'll try it again. Probably might work then. Let's get down to the last of the menus. Let's make sure. No, there's no other version on there. Right. So if we run it again now, it's got the right baud rate. It might have a standard chance at running. Right, here we go. So if I run that, nothing came back. FA. Right. Right, hang on then. So let's have a look at that. What is going on? Close that down. Let's get back to the top of this. Let's make this a little bit. Let's say 300. Yeah, that'll be alright. Oh, did I click the button? Yeah, I did click the button. So we're initializing the port. Connected. Get the frequency. Set mode 2. See, that did not actually. That set frequency. It should have changed my frequency. It didn't. Because the frequency is on something else. Maybe I've got to turn the radio off and on to get the new baud rate. Some parameters only get read when it gets booted up. Right, so I've restarted it. Let's run the program again. Now it should, when I click the button, change the frequency. Let's have a look. Right, so we're on 1716370. If I click that, nothing. Oh, cat RTS must be disabled. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Let's just go and have a look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That's good. Audience participation. Just to help. It's great. Right, number 5. Data mode must be others. Okay. Right. For 5.8. RTS, take that off, disable it, yeah. Okay, and you got data mode. Oh wait, it's done this before, obviously, done this before. Right, data modes, PSK. It should be others. Right, got you. Okay. Let's try it again then. Will that work? Nothing there. Maybe I got reboot. Let's reboot. Yeah, if we can get some controls going, then we can do other stuff with it. Right. I might have to run this, initialize it. Maybe have to handshake with it from the start. No, I don't know. Don't know. No, the display, it didn't change. So we need to see if we're getting a response back. So, yeah. Serial bought, handshake none, new line, data received, on data received. Did you check the data in select? Mine is rear. Oh, hang on then. 809. 809. Data into select is rear. Yeah, mine's on rear. Yeah, it's on rear. I'll tell you what. Let's just go back to here again because it might give me no response from radio when initiating a, I forgot what it was now. What was it? Get frequency. Maybe, no. Yeah, get frequency. When a set frequency, it's not recognising a set frequency. Okay, let's see what it says. When set frequency isn't responding, right, first check. Often does not send a response back. Right, okay. So what I meant to say, it's not changing. Not changing frequency. Isn't changing all, narrows it down. 100% work command. Verify the exact string. Oh, the string's okay. Wrong COM port. Wrong baud rate. Oh, menu, cat rate. RTS off. DTR off. Right, hang on. There's some more settings, I think. Right, let's find those settings. Cat rate. Total. Oh, 10 milliseconds. Right, let's change that to 1000 milliseconds. RTS off. Cat DTR off. I can't see DTR. There's no DTR on here. Unless they moved it. Try a different baud rate. Make sure you're not sending malformed data. Oh, you wrote the program, I didn't write it. Try a simple known good frequency. Add delay before sending. Right, open ports, okay. Yeah, there's a few things we can do. No, got nothing of them open. Oh, it might not like the. Might be the wrong driver as well. Could be the wrong driver. Hello, mate. Andy, how you doing? Dave, how you doing? Not bad, not bad. Let's welcome Andy. Welcome everyone. Yeah, we're doing alright. We're on a different project now. A slightly different one. Yeah, so it's just slightly different. Trying to make a cat control. I don't know nothing about cat controls. I've just come back onto the radio. I knew they do digital and stuff. I thought I might as well give it a go. So anyway, just trying to get it going, but I could try port. That's it. That's a good idea. Just send that as it is. Right, we'll copy that into there. So I'm just gonna say it needs time for the port to open. Well, it will do because I didn't. Hang on. Right, so we'll just get rid of these for a minute. We'll just send that out to it, and there will be a delay because I'll go port open and I've got to click the button. So by the time I click the button, it's got a delay, and long enough delay to initialize it. Right, okay, here we go. Oop, got to come out the settings. Nothing. Might be the baud rate. Right, switch it off one more time. Maybe it doesn't work, or maybe I got the wrong serial port driver. Let's try again. Yeah, I think it's probably the wrong driver. I do a lot of USB stuff on here with different programming stuff, and it's probably picked the wrong one up. Yeah, I'd say it's the wrong one. Right, let's just tell it what we've come up with. Device manager. Right, here we go. So it's come up with Silicon Labs. Yeah, because that, I don't know if that's in there. That's probably not the right one. I think it's the device driver. Device manager says, what is it called again? Can I copy that? Yeah, no. Control Shift in it, Control insert. Let me copy that now. Silicon Labs. Maybe I've got to get, yeah, exactly what you should see is YAESU. The drive itself is probably fine. Oh, it uses it. Right, okay. Almost a communication setting, not the driver. Do this exact test, takes 30 seconds. Baud rate mismatch. Okay. Let's have a look at the baud rate again. I uploaded for you, mate. Oh. You uploaded. I can't see anything. You uploaded. What do you mean that you uploaded for you? Are you talking to Andy? Maybe talking to Andy, or have you sent a link? So I'm not seeing anything in this end. And hang on, let me go into the live chat. Maybe it's not coming up. No. Yeah. Right, I don't know. Right, what am I doing? I'll go back up to the cat control. Let's make the cat controller less. Let's come down in speed. 9600. 9600. Let's change the soft open port. 9600. Maybe the port's open. It should tell me. Let's have a look down here. Connected. It says it's connected. Right. Let's have a look. Let's come out of there and click the button. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not doing anything. Right. Console right. What was it doing that for? Console right. Ah, got confused. The old shortcuts are gone. Line. Do cat is run. Right. It's just, oh god. Do cat, so at least it'll show me something when I click the button. Alright, let's try that. Oh, CP2, oh, yeah. What does that do? Port remove. No. Oh, I'll add you as a moderator. Maybe you can. Right. There you go. I made you a moderator. Just so if you're trying to post a link or something. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. Right, let's try this. Maybe this is a used radio. Maybe the serial port is blown. I doubt it though. We haven't exhausted all the stuff yet. So we're executing the do cat from the button. Well, it's not changing frequency. No, and that's the slowest speed, so that none of that made any difference. So let's just do a bit of can't remember the speed now. Right, let's make it go faster. Yes, we'll get it going in a minute. I've normally sometimes it is actually 38400. Sometimes it's the driver. It's not doing anything. 38400. Parity none. I've got a manual somewhere. What did I do with the manual? cat control manual. Let me try and find this cat control manual. I could have sworn I downloaded it. Yeah, there it is. Well, we'll check the manual in case he's got it wrong. Right, in case they've got it wrong. Here's the book that tells you a lot of the stuff. So parameters. Alright, there's lots of commands. Is it going to tell you how to baud rates? Where's your baud rates and stuff? I think, is this all the commands? Computer aided transceiver. Right. No, does not tell you much, does it? Reference book. That's only the reference book. Rear USB jack. Example. No, it doesn't mention a lot of stuff, does it? It doesn't mention baud rates and stuff, does it? Download the driver. Okay, let's download the driver then. We'll try the driver, the official driver. Where is the driver? Support. Products. Jobs. That's not right, is it? Where's the download section? Dear me. Cat tote must be 100 milliseconds. I think I set that one. Yeah, I did set that to 1000 milliseconds. Yeah, it's on that already. Let's just have a look from the top again. I thought there was something that had to be enabled. Cat rate. You think you've just uploaded for the driver, right? I don't know how you get to it. That's the trouble. Oh, hang on. There's a link. Right, cheers. Let's see if I can. Yeah, we've got a link there. Our Google Drive file. Right, fair play. Okay. How do I get that? I can't see how I get it. Oh, download it. Yeah, got it. Yeah, right, okay, thank you. Universal Windows driver, let's give it a go. Extract it to somewhere. Oh, I've got loads of screens open here. Crazy. Right, so we've got a Windows driver. How do we set it up? X64. Oh. Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll close that. I'll go into Device Manager. I'll do Update Driver. Already installed. Right. Hang on. Search. Oh, I've done the wrong thing. Right, let's go update the driver. Browse my computer. Okay. Downloads. The best driver is already installed. Yeah, it always says that. Search the update. Yeah, maybe it's already done. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's remove it. Uninstall. Uninstall. Okay. Scan for hardware change. Is it going to give me a chance? Or is it just going to put the same driver? It's going to put the same driver back in. Right. Properties. Driver. Update the driver. Search automatically. Browse. I've done this. Let me pick from a list. Have disk. Browse. Right, downloads. File not found. What do you mean file not found? Huh? Right, okay. Install from a disk. Okay. Next. Right, successfully done it. Whether it's the same one or not, I don't know. Right. Still COM7. Okay, let's start again. Maybe it's because I haven't been closing the port and I constantly opening the same port. It should shut it down. Right, let's come out of that. Nope, nothing. That's weird, isn't it? Weird. So I'm doing loads of do cats. Nothing's happening. Right, let's have a look at the code. Right, let's have a look at the code. Handshake none. Right, let's just tell it wrong COM port. Fastest fix. Alright, I've run out of... hang on. Can you find an article on setting up cat on a 891 reliable setup guide? Standard COM port. Oh, 2 COM ports. Frequency mode. Keying. Alright, so I'm on the wrong COM port. You use an external COM port for frequency control. Enhanced. That's right, that's it. I'm not on the right one. So we want COM8. That's just, I was just on the standard one. Who knew? Who knew? Let's hope it works then. Oh, I felt sure that was good. Oh, error. Substring. Ah, that's a good sign. That means it came back with a message. Length must be right. Okay, so that is good. Right, so we'll have to stop it there. So it responded back. It didn't like some of this code though. Right, unhandled exception. Argument out of range. Index length must be referred to as location within a string. Right, let's just tell it. Your handle cat function. What was the error? God, I've got the error now. Yeah, from this kind of line, yeah, it means it's shorter than you think. So subject is trying to read past the end of the string. Okay, to make it fix to make it safe. Yeah, let's copy that. Right. Okay. Let's change the handle cat routine. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's gone to log again now. Console right line. Current frequency. What's it doing now? It's created a new variable. Current frequency. That's frequency along. Okay, I can do that then. So, long current frequency. Right, okay. Let's do that then. Give it another go. Let's just check the device manager, see if 8 is the actual. Where's it gone? Oh, that's not device manager. Have I closed device manager down? Must have done. Let's bring it back up again. Ports. COM8 is the enhanced one. You need that one. Right. So we've got COM8. Let's try it again. Incomplete FA frame ignored. Okay. So incomplete. Maybe it's too fast for it then. Too fast. Slow the baud rate down a bit. Maybe it shouldn't be too fast, but 19200. Right, baud rate 19200. There we go. Try it again. So once we get it running, this is a bit of a pain in it, but anyway. Once it works, it'll just work then, won't it? Incomplete FA frame ignored. Receive. Cat's here again. Good, that line actually tells us something. So the radio is responding, but your parser expecting a different format length. What's happening? Your right, okay. That's still valid data, just short than expected. Sometimes missing leading zeros. So your check is too strict, causing right. Okay. Correct robust parser. You better write your own sometimes, don't you, really? Alright, let's stop that. Handle cat. Oh, it's changed log again now. Oh my god. Hang on. It's my own fault I didn't tell it I'm using that instead. Right, okay, will that work? Who knows? We've got to get it on maximum speed, so I don't think the baud rate's a problem yet. Right, here we go. Oh, it's reported the frequency that's on my screen. That's great. I'll change frequency, right, I'm going to change it to 170, it's bang on the dot, right, 170, 7.170, there we go. Yay, it works. Time for a drink, thank God. Well, between us all, we got it going. Yeah, so the drive was okay, probably. It's just yeah, so we got it working. Right, so what I want now is to put that display over here. How long are we going? Yeah, we'll go a little bit long. So I'll click that, and yeah. So we need a background screen to it. So we've got to work out this. Yeah, we're going to have to put this in the background, make it a background image, then it overlays stuff. But I mean, as long as we got the thing working. What does the thumbnail say today? Nothing. Where's the thumbnail gone? There's nothing here to show. I know why. I know why. Because I moved the graphic into a different folder. Right, let's get the thumbnail back up. Hang on. There it is. USB host, cat control. Doesn't tell you a lot, does it? So yeah, number 1. Anyway, it doesn't tell you much. Right, so we got it working. So that was easy enough in the end. So we need to make some better functions now. So how can we do it? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll report the frequency as I turn the knob. How about that? Let's get the speed back up to scratch. We'll get the speed back up to the top speed. 38400 baud. 38400. And I'll put it into a loop. So we'll do cat. So we'll do cat. I don't know. We need a delay in it or something. Let's go back up here. It gave me a delay earlier on, didn't it, to put in somewhere. I can find one in my code, but it'll be quicker to find it in its code. Where is it? No, it's down a bit. Task something, wasn't it? Task something. Where's it gone? Yeah, await task. There we go. Yeah, so we'll put that in it, and so we'll do cat port right FA. So it's going to come back with that. Do cat right. So I'll just put it on. Right, it needs can't find it. Can be used with an async method. Right. Oh. So we've got to do can we do an async? Async there. Yeah, that's it. Do cat async. Right, okay. So we're going to do that 50 milliseconds. Now let's do it every yeah, let's leave it on 50 milliseconds. So I'll turn the control, I'll get it to print this cell, do a for next loop. Oops, for int I equals 0. So if I is less than, we'll do it, I don't know, say 100 times. So keep doing that, I plus plus. Okay, so we're going to go from there back to there, and we're going to do the port right basically 100 times, wait 50 milliseconds. Now will that work if it's going to expect some data packet come back for the serial port? It might not like the waiting. We'll try it. It needs to delay half a second now, otherwise the 100 will be over very quickly. Right, okay. Right, okay, let's give that a go. So it'll loop 100 times, if I is less than 100, I plus plus. So it'll increment I. Alright, we've got to make, yeah, for I is 1 to, yeah, that's it. I is less than 100, so it'll stop at 100. Let's give it a go. We don't need that one now. Yeah, should be alright for that. Let's give it a go. So if I turn the knob, it should change with it. Alright, as soon as I've issued this here. Alright, it's printing the knob, so if I'm going to change frequency now, yeah, look at that. I'm changing frequency. What about if I change band? Hang on. Change band to, there you go, I changed band, there you go. So, and then it could change frequency. Right, how fast can we get this going? Let's see how fast we can get it going. That'll be interesting, won't it? Right, let's get this down to, I don't know, 50 milliseconds. Should we go one more? Let's go crazy. Let's go 10 milliseconds. Let's go nuts. Yeah, let's go nuts. Right, here we go. Oh, has it finished already? Alright, it's finished already, hasn't it? Yeah, it's done it too quick. Yeah, so we need to go longer. Let's say 10,000. Right, let's go a bit longer. It didn't give me, it was all over before I could get to the knob to turn it. Right, here we go. Oh, there you go, look at that. I'm changing the frequency, see that at the bottom, can you see it? Oh, I found something. I found someone. Did we find some? Didn't know I got the aerial plugged in. Is this broadband? Right. Yeah, it's still reporting the frequency, that's good. Okay, anyway that works, so let's just turn that down. Okay. Right. So that works, so what we want is a label now. So let's put a label. We'll leave that there, but we'll have the label up here. So I need to put that as a background, set the graphic as a background, really. Can't remember how to do it now. Background. Let's see if we can set it. Can we set background? I forgot how you do now. Is it image? No, maybe you can't do it on that one. Maybe it's got to be a grid. Background. Well, I forgot how to do that as well. Let's find out. WPF grid background from image. Back. That's it. Right. So I don't do it there. We have to put it in here. We need to take the source. Alright, so we can get rid of... Oh, we don't want stretch. Resize. Stretch equals none. None. Okay, take off this one. Okay, none of that. Right, so no stretch because it's the right size already. Dear Dave, I have to go. It's in Turkey. Take care and see you soon. Oh yeah, thank you very much, mate, for your help on that one. Thanks for taking part, mate. Appreciate it. Very, very good. We'll crack on. Do a bit each night. We'll get this. I made one of these years ago. Back in 1989, from a Tate, a T500 Tate. I made a Visual Basic front end for it, and it used to use the printer port to program set reset latch, to program what did it used to do? It used to program the... Yeah, I made a set reset latch instead of the diode programming. Pulled out the module, put my own little interface in. I was able to make it scan and change frequency and all the rest of it. Thanks for joining in, and take care. Have a good night. Have a good sleep, whatever you're going to do. Come back again another day. Cheers, mate. Bye-bye. Right, so we've got the background. So we want, in the background, somewhere here, we want a... Let's create a new stack panel. We want a grid. Let's set up a grid. Grid. Where is it? Column. Grid column definitions. Column definition. Width. I don't know what width, I'll just put star. Right, so we've got columns. Let's have a few columns. And let's have a row definitions as well. Row definition. I'll just get this display on the screen. I'll be happy with that. Right, it's already changed this. Height, what's it doing? Oh. Column definition, row definition. Height. So we're going to make the height, I don't know, 30. Two rows of 30. There at the top. So we'll put this. Hang on, let's make another. Let's have another row at the bottom. Okay. Right. We want the button at the bottom. We just need to set a margin. Let's set a margin. Hang on. Margin. Let's say 50. So 250. So what's happened to the button? Oh, it's right there, is it? It's weird. Why is it not showing that? Let's turn this bloke off. Let's go back to the other band where it was quieter. I'll shut that up a bit. Right, so yeah. What's happened to my button? Oh, I know. I need to put this into grid row 3 2 3 1 grid row 1 2 3. Height 50. What's going on here? Alright, 200. And we've got the... It's right down there. Oh, we don't need that no more. Right, so we're in row 3. We need a margin on the grid. So yeah, we're on the wrong grid here. Let's put grid background, yeah. And let's have another grid here. Keep it away from the main grid. Right, so we've got that away from the main grid. We need to bring down the button. So, right, so we need to, we'll make the top one, let's say margin. Start the grid from in the middle of the screen, say. So we want to go over about 20. That's 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Down by... Right, it's not too bad. Right, let's come back. 58. Now it's going to be... We ought to make this the width of it, really. Right. Let's make that 240. And have a margin. So we're in row 3. So we're vertical. We'll get there. So that button we want just down the way somewhere. Right, so we said the row is 30. Let's make it, I don't know, 80. Yeah. And let's have a margin of... That's it, just off the screen there. And then we need to make this a bit bigger. Oh, we've moved it all. So we need that to be aligned at the top. Can we align it? Image source, alignment. How do you align? Oh, align X, align Y, top. That's it. We'll give it a margin now. Top left. Align X, left, center. Now left. Keep it over there like that. Okay, and then we'll give it a bit of a margin. Can we do a margin on it? Let's have a look. No, there's no margin on that. So we'd have to do the grid. Can we do a margin on this one? Margin 10. Yeah. Okay. Width, we can change the width. Oh, the margin's kicking in. That'll do. That'll do for now. So then we've got the definitions need to be moved back now. What's that picking up? Oh yeah, it's picking up someone. Right. So a bit less. No, a bit more. Can't see it. Right. Okay. We'll put it there for now, and 60, 50, 46. Let's try that. Right, let's get this up to the real size. Right, let's get this to the real size, 100%. We don't need the width 280 anymore. 260. That'll do. Title YAESU FT-891. Oops, front end. Horrible name. Right. G7UIV. There we go. There we go. Right. So we're going to get that frame in there a bit wide. Width. It's going. Let's give the width a proper width. It's a grid, isn't it? So 100, 120, 110. Oh, stretch into the end, fill to whatever. That's weird. Oh well. Might as well just say fill it then. Yeah. Okay, so what we want now then is the button to come up there. Where is the button? It's right down there, so we don't want a margin anymore. Oh, we do, but not that far. That'll do, but we've got no. Ah, it's that border. We don't want that border, do we? Let's get rid of that border. Because it's a background picture. I want a margin, but we want it transparent. Because I've made the background, I don't know. We might change that. Just want to get display on and turn the knob and watch the things. So it won't bother too much. We'll leave it like that. So, why aren't we getting... Okay. Width. What's happened to the width? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll put it in this. Oh, we'll do a... Hang on. Grid. Row. Span. 2. Row span. Why is it not doing it? That's weird. Width 200. Why is the row span not working? Row 3. Height. Oh, we told it it's fixed. Yeah, should row span against. Oh no, it's not row span. It's column span. We want column span. There we go. Orientation. Column span 2. Need to stack panel alignment. Horizontal alignment left. There we go. Okay, that'll do for now. Oh, let's do center then. That's not center. Oh right, because it's in the. Yeah, we started it off. Yeah, it's just the way we've done it. Making it a background. We don't want this as a background image. It doesn't like it. Anyway, I just want to put a label up there. So let's put a label in there. So label. Content is right, what does it say? Let's just say it's 7.3 of them dot 0, 0, 0. There we go. Okay, so we've got that. Font weight. Bold. Font style. It's normal. No, I don't want font white. Font style. Not font style. Font family. I don't know. Let's try that one. No. Which one should we have? Rubik. What's Rubik? Font size 18. Is that good? No, it's bigger than that. 22. 30. Okay, so your height is going to have to expand to whatever you want. And your column width is going to have to expand. Yeah, and align right. Let's align it right. So label, align the label, horizontal alignment right. There you go. Vertical alignment center. No, top. It's not changing. Right, so we want column vertical content alignment, is it? Yeah, content alignment top. That's not changing, must be too big. Okay, so we'll leave that off. We'll change the font size down a little bit. Take the bold off. Let's put it on light. We need a different font after font size. Okay. Well, that'll do, just for testing For now, that'll do for testing. So we'll give it a name. X name. X name. We'll call it frequency. Frequency label. That'll do. Frequency label. That'll do. Okay, so we've got frequency label. Go back to the code. Right, so we're gonna type frequency label dot content equals oh, won't tell us there, will it? It's in the wrong place. Hang on. Don't put it there. Put it in the on data received. Handle the cat. Here it is. String s equals freak equals oh, we've got freak already. Shit. Okay, string s equals frequency blah 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 blah. Content equals s. Okay. That should do it. Right, so we'll call this one start reading frequency. Let's have another button. Stop reading frequency. Vertical, horizontal. Okay, margin. Left, top, right. Oh. Left, top, right, bottom. Must be too close together. Width too much. Let's come less width. 1.7. 170 and margin. Left top. There we go. That'll do. It's a bit. How you doing? So we'll have this as the start button, click, and stop button, click. Okay, then we'll go over to here, come down here, start button, click, and stop button, click. We'll make this better eventually, but at the minute we're just going to get it working. So do cat. Okay, we'll give it a parameter. We'll make cat have a parameter. Right. Right, it's a bit of a dirty way of doing it. If bool running, if running, if not running, if not running, it's not really the right word, really. If not running, exit. Exit 4. Exit 4. Can I do that? No. Where is it? I'm sure we could do an exit 4. Am I looking at that thing of the wrong arg? Exit. Right. Or was it just return? Maybe it's just return. Right, so if I do... Right, if not run. That's it, if not run. Return, okay. Right, I'll give that a go. So I'll go down to here and I'll just put start true. I'll put false. There we go. Right, it's true and false. So what we're going to do now? Where's the bit? We've already done the bit about the frequency, content. Okay, so that should be enough. Let's try it. See if it'll build. It should do. Right, so we've got our bring that over here. It's a bit jumbled up. So that's just the label that I gave it a default value. So if I start it running, oh, it is changing, but you can't see it. Hang on. Let's give it a bit more size. Height. Let's give it another 6, another 20. Right. So what do we want now? We don't want to display the frequency. Frequency, this bit here. So we don't want this. Don't want none of that. Frequency plus megahertz. Oh, we don't want megahertz either. We don't need that. We don't need that or that. Well, maybe we need that then. I don't know why we need that. Oh. What is it doing? Oh, this is the format. Right. Don't know what happened there. Let's just go undo. Did something there. Undo. Control and Z. Right. String frequency. So it doesn't mind that, but yeah, that's weird. Right, let's leave it at that then. Okay. Weird. And it was doing the receive here, wasn't it? Oh, that was the other bit. Sorry, that was the other bit it was doing. Right, here we go. Let's give it a go. Let's get up to 3 hours. That'll probably be enough. So we've got a bit of a thing going on here. So we start that. The frequency's there. So I'll turn the knob. Hey, look at that. Fucking hell. That's great. That's brilliant. Fantastic. It's just the fonts. The size is a bit wrong. I wonder why that was cutting it off. Maybe I can make give that a width. Height, sorry, a height. Give that a height of 40. Let's say 50. Right, see if it cuts it off now. So that is there's a lot going on there, but maybe we can make a waterfall, maybe. We're missing a leading zero, aren't we? Yeah, we're missing one of the zeros. Yeah, we've got to tell it to keep all the digits intact. That's going to fine. Oh, let's turn something up. Tune into something. Let's find something. It's alright, I'm switching around. Let's find something to listen to. We want a signal strength at some point tomorrow or in the morning. Can't get nothing on this one. Yeah, it's just noise. Just a noise on there, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, so we've got to get the digits to come up and then the background. Okay, so anyway, it does work. Let's change band. The zeros are missing off the end. Oh, I think that's the end of the timing. So if I go again, yeah, I can go again. It'll do 10,000 whatever cycles. Anyway, that's good. So far, so good. Right, let's save all that. So what I need to do is make sure I upload it to GitHub so I can save it. I'll have to set that up. Anyway, I think I'm going to beat it now, so yeah, nearly 3 hours long. Let's have a look. Did we do what we said we were going to do on the tin? Yeah, we started it. I've got a feeling there's going to be quite a few of these. Anyway, so that's going to be it for now. Maybe in the morning or tomorrow over the weekend. If I could spell. Alright, have a good evening everyone. Catch you on the next one. Bye bye for now.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation. That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.